Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So in this AFK journey video, we are proud to announce that we have finally gotten a chance to touch Guild Supremacy once again. So right here, this is my current participation in GS for this season. So it's like for this account, I only touched the boss one time, and I think that one time that I managed to touch the boss, it was for another Guild Supremacy recording. So like right now, I think Guild Supremacy is super overinflated in terms of numbers, that the boss just dies almost immediately once it spawns. So that's with regards to the boss fight. But luckily for us, we have the opportunity to touch the boss today. So let's run through the best teams to use for Guild Supremacy for this season so far. Okay, so courtesy to Yephela once again for the infographic, because like I have never touched the boss, maybe touch it once. So the first one is the Light Bearer factional talent with Walker as the main carry. So it turns out Walker's damage output with the Light Bearer factional talent is incredible, and with the Supreme Plus skill upgrade, if you do have him as Supreme Plus, actually makes him a lot more powerful as a damage dealer. So later on, I will showcase my Walker's run with underdeveloped Walker right here. So Walker is not for everyone, in a sense. Like I don't think a lot of people might have him invested if you are new to the game. So this unit with all these different boosts right here, with the crit damage boost as well as the Light Bearer factional talent to convert his damage to true damage, and also his own abilities plus the Supreme Plus skill upgrade over here, allows him to hit really hard against a lot of the bosses this season. So it's not just this boss, I think for Battle Drill Walker is also seeing some use, and that's for the very first team right here with Walker as the main carry. So if you don't have Walker but you have Shamira, Pheromore and your usual really OP Celestial Hypogean units like Reina and Twins, then the second team is for you. So second team is the Celestial Hypogean team with Reina as well as Twins to support the team, with Shamira as well as Pheromore as the main carry. So the last slot with that Celestial tag over here can be either of the Celestial unit between, I think, Talin or Scalita or whoever, because I think for this slot itself, it doesn't really matter because the main damage dealer will be Shamira and Pheromore. So I think you can also put your Hypogean there as well. So that's with regards to the Celestial Hypogean team for the second best team. Okay, now for the third team itself, this one is, I think, I'll say a modification to the second team itself. So the second team is by Rickettsia, the third team is by Nanfeng over here. So this one has Shamira on the Prime Carrier Tau, further buffed up by Sonya, which is buffed up by the Twins to accelerate and do more damage. So that's for the third team. So for today's video itself, we'll do the first team showcase with Walker. Okay, so my Walker is right now at the mythic tier, just to sort of give you guys a benchmark on how good Walker is on this boss. And without further ado, let's go into the battle. Okay, so let's set up the teams. Okay, so for this showcase, because we're able to get our Light Bearer factional talent to 20, so this will give us the additional boost to our prime carriers over here. And I'm not sure whether or not putting Shamira on the Prime Carrier Tile without the Twins is the best option. But what we are going to do is we're going to put Sinbad here. We're still going to use Shamira for like the main damage source together with Walker. And Sinbad here will be able to receive the additional Prime Carrier benefit. So this is at level 20. With underdeveloped Walker right here. So my Walker doesn't have the Supreme Plus skill. So with this ability right here, you get the additional attack speed, which increases the damage from Sinbad as well as Walker. And at the same time, you get this additional procs of true damage. And the reduction in ultimate damage, I think it doesn't affect Walker that much because Walker's ultimate damage is not that big. So being able to do more damage from that normal attack into true damage arrow is insane. Same thing for Sinbad. I think Sinbad's ultimate damage is okay, but the thing is the additional attack speed that it grants basically increases his damage output as well. So that's for this one. So this is the positioning for our testing for level 20 fractional talent. For the level 10 one, it will be like this. But I think if we were to sort of waste this Prime Carrier slot, it's quite wasted because Prime Carrier gets the ability and also more damage against the boss. So we're going to put Sinbad here. So pretty much the same team, just a change in position for the Sinbad. So without further ado, let's start the battle. Okay. So it's my first time seeing this battle in quite a while. So let's take a look at how the battle turns out. Okay, so all the units get put in. We have Shamira. Shamira will proc the Elder Bow spell, which will also help do like allow Walker do more damage, because Walker's technically a range unit as well, because of in case you guys do not know, because he seems like a very melee unit that walks up, but he has a very short range attack range. So Sinbad here with the arrow is also able to contribute to the additional true damage. So the idea is basically the first team over here, but with the change in position for Sinbad. Yep, so this is the run. So we're going to remove the infographics. Let's run through this battle itself and see how much damage each of this unit does. 40 seconds left. Elder Bow spell is triggering pretty consistently. I think for this prime carrier slot for the light bearer side, even though the ability is good, it's not very suitable for certain units which is ultimate reliant. In this case, I think Shamira is very ultimate reliant for damage, so that reduction in ultimate damage might not be the best for Shamira as a prime carrier. Yeah, so that's with regards to this run itself. 20 seconds, okay, pretty good damage. I think I would definitely do a lot more if my Walker is at a higher tier. Yeah, so like I think everybody's doing like this 300 plus mil, 300 plus build range. So yeah, I think we should be 290, maybe 300. Okay, pretty dope. Maybe because I do have the level 20 factional talent, that's why. Okay, so 320 build right here. Okay. So damage distribution, as you guys can see, Walker being the main carry, and then Shamira right here buffed up by the twins is able to do a lot together with the Sonya buff itself, and then Sonya is mainly there for the buff, as you guys can see. And more importantly, I think Sinbad's damage output definitely got bumped up because he became the prime carrier with the attack speed boosts. So Walker's damage output right here, even without the Supreme Plus skill as well as the EX weapon itself, is already so high. So yeah, he's gonna be even more broken if you do have him built up. But this is the damage numbers as well as distribution for the best Guild Supremacy team so far. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.